PUBcast.
This will never work! Hello and welcome to PUBcast.
Another PUBcast.
I mean, really anything can happen in these podcasts.
Anything can happen. I don't think anything's going to happen in this pub, simply because it's completely dead. It is a Tuesday?
Tuesday. It's a Tuesday.
But this will be up Wednesday, so yeah. But nothing's gonna. I don't think anything's gonna happen here, unless there's a fire.
You don't think
it's a bit red here? It's very red.
It is. You don't think someone's gonna come along and give you a surprise foot massage?
Unless it's you.
Unless it's me.
I don't think so.
Stay tuned.
But speaking of surprises, which is not a good segue to what we want to talk about.
Speaking of feet,
what's your opinions on the Reddit, the latest Reddit fiascos and the loot boxes?
I think it's quite funny. I was going to say hilarious. I'm not as invested in it as much to call it hilarious, but I think.
So what's the synopsis? If you want to tell our readers, like, what's the synopsis of what we're actually talking about?
So basically, Battlefront to Star Wars. EA have basically turned into one of the most hated companies ever.
Well,
it's particularly in gaming, and they already had quite a bad reputation. But they've introduced loot boxes. They've introduced like a massive amount of grinding to get up to like play Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker.
And isn't it the Reddit post has been the most voted down in history,
basically,
or something crazy like that?
So they were getting all this flack, and some kid, I imagine, at that EA was like, all right, I'll just pop a friendly comment on Reddit. Typed out something on his little keyboard.
Yeah, little keyboard. Are you actually using a typewriter?
Yeah. Ding.
Yeah. Ding. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And was like, and then sent it first class post into Reddit.
Yeah. Okay.
And then posted it up, and then it's actually become the most downvoted Reddit post ever.
I mean, EA have responded, and they have made some changes, I believe.
It's token gestures. They initially, so what they basically said in the post is that they want to keep it a challenge for players. So when they get to play Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker, it takes like apparently like 40 hours of grinding to be able to get to them. And people are like, well, I've paid 80 quid for like the special edition, and I still can't play Vader. This is a fucking joke. But they cut that right down to be 15,000 points, whatever that means. I'm not too tuned into
this. That's fair enough. Well, I mean, but what's your opinion on like loot boxes and like this? If you paid for content, you want it pretty much straight away. You want not very much.
I think like mobile gaming really kind of brought this in, because the majority of games on mobile, they're free. But you can you can buy little coins,
little things just to help you
to boost it along. But there's a lot of money in them, and I think that mentality is then carried over, and it's now becoming more and more commonplace. I mean Angry Joe really like Angry.
They did it in what's the latest game that they did it in? Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor, yeah. Shadow of War.
Shadow of War, yeah, that's right. And that's a single player game.
Yeah,
and there's stuff there, and they have like an online store there where they're like, oh yeah, why don't you buy some stuff with some? I know it's a single player game.
Yeah,
I understand the multiplayer.
Well, actually, it does. You can have like drop-in. So the way Jim Sterling, I think, phrased it is that they're kind of priming you. They're like getting it in because I think he called it the year of microtransactions or something. I can see why it's shit. Basically, like you spend like games are getting fucking expensive, like 50 quid now for a game. That's a lot of money.
It is.
And I get that a lot of like time goes into these, but that's why it's that. And then to charge you extra for things that are already there, for things that should already be in the game from the outset, it takes a piss a little bit. And I think it kind of just some games particularly. I think the Mankind Divided, the Deus Ex one, that was quite a bad offender. I didn't play that, but I got a lot of stick for it. Is that the feeling is that parts of the game were taken out, so they could later charge you to put it back in.
That's really, really annoying. I mean, my personal opinion on all of this is I've never bought loot crates or loot boxes or anything. I don't know about yourself, but my opinion is when I play an online game, like I'm playing currently now Guns Up, which is a free game. I think it's in beta now, so they might be charging a little bit later. But there are loot boxes, so to get gold, you can increase your units up a bit more. I don't get too upset or too annoyed when another person has obviously put money into that, because the game is free. If they want to spend money into that, that's fine. But
it keeps the game free for you.
Pretty keeps it free for me and other people as well.
Yeah.
But I totally agree. Where if I'm going to pay, for a high-end, AAA game, and I'm paying I mean, how much? I can't remember the last time I actually paid a game straight off, but it's like $49.99, and I don't mind a little bit of grinding. But when you did something like, what did you say, 40 hours?
Yeah,
something crazy like that, just to get Vader, and or if you got like a pass or something like that, and you still got to do it, and you're like, Jesus, and you don't have that time. I mean, that's main reason why some people go like, okay, look, I've got an extra X amount of money to spend. I don't mind doing that, so I don't have to do all this grinding. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's don't put that in. For the loot boxes, certainly for paid accounts.
But I guess we'll see if the backlash is kind of a hurdle, if it'll die down, and then the games companies, developers and publishers will just continue anyway. So this is going to be a bit of a hurdle. Like maybe they expect this type of backlash.
I think it's going to
then just work and carry on anyway, and it just becomes normal.
I think it's just going to continue and everything. But we really want to know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that it's a way to add flavour to your game? Maybe if it's for cosmetic items, I think a lot of people like the camo, Counter-Strike. They have a lot of that type of stuff.
That's fine though. I think that's fine. But I mean that's.
So let us know what you think.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, is there anything else you wanted to?
No, that's pretty much it. I think that's all we're going to be talking about today. And in this sort of all these red lights are really sort of. I feel like I'm in a. What's something that's red and a pool of red?
The red light district.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like I'm in there.
Or at your stationary traffic lights.
Yeah. Oh, there's loads of traffic lights.
Yeah, just loads.
It's a bit blinding.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, that's about it.
All right then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a good segue to what we want to talk about.
Speaking of feet.